shift to amber pale. The mind unthreads its tangled seams and drifts toward the edge of dreams. You feel the weight begin to fade as silence hums through what you made. Between the dark and what may gleam, you take the breath before the dream. Breath before a dream, soft and wide, where every thought is set aside. You're neither here nor where you've been, high you've been. You're floating where the peace begins. The world receives, believes its tone. Like gentle chords, the night has grown. You don't let go, you just allow. The stillness holds you somehow now. Each shadow bends in calm design. Each heartbeat slows to realign. You touch the place that feels unseen, that tender breath before the dream. Breath before a dream, soft and wide, where every thought is set aside. You're neither here nor where you've been. You're floating where the peace begins. The quiet folds you in a rest. Your pulse becomes a whispered guest. You're drifting slow but still aware of all the warmth that lingers there. It isn't sleep, it's something deep where love and needs together keep. You find your soul in silver gleams, suspended breath before the dream. It's where tomorrow learns to start, where stillness stitches up the heart, when nothing's lost and all redeems inside that breath before the dream. The dark turns kind, the light turns near. The world grows soft but never clear. You let the day dissolve in grace and rest inside that weightless space. The peace you find is yours to keep, a promise whispered half asleep. The calm completes the in-between. You fade with breath before the dream. Just hold and finally replete. Giving light to busy hours, carry storms, rebuilt the towers. The day has asked for all your grace. Now shadows fold in soft embrace. The window breathes a slower hue. The air becomes a calmer view. You've done enough, you've earned this curve. This is the evening you deserve. The evening you deserve, where the noise can't touch your nerve. The evening you deserve, where your heart learns to observe. while the hours strain. The kettle sings, the silence stays, the warmth begins to find its ways. Your mind unwinds from steady spin, and lets the gentle stillness in. No need to prove, to serve, to swerve. Just live the evening you deserve, where the noise can't touch your nerves. The noise can't touch your nerves. The evening you deserve, where your heart learns to observe. A single breath becomes your friend. The body knows how days should end. The sky pours gold through glass and thread. The rush retreats, the peace and steady sound now feels like open space. Each minute hums with quiet grace. The world steps back, begins to serve. The calm that's yours, the one you've earned. Let go of what the hours claim. The light still shines, it knows your name. This moment doesn't need to prove, it's only here for you to soothe. The lamplight bends across your skin, it's all you need to breathe again. The clock dissolves, the thoughts subside. You're right where peace and time collide. The soul exhales, the world will curve around the evening you deserve. Where stillness learns to serve. The evening you deserve. The evening you deserve, where you remember your own times to observe. The world begins its usual spin, but I stay slow, I breathe within. The noise fades out, I find my way through simple light that starts the day. The weight I carried starts to slide. The pulse I lost is back inside. I hold this space, it's by design. It's time that finally feels like mine. Time that feels like mine. Unhurried, clear, aligned. Every breath a gentle sign. I'm living in what's mine. The coffee warms my steady hand. I watch the stillness understand. Each sound becomes a softer chord. Each moment something to explore. I'm not behind, I'm not ahead. The rush is gone, the calm instead. The life I make, the quiet line. It beats in time that feels like mine. Time that feels like mine. Unhurried, clear, aligned. Every breath a gentle sign. I'm living in what's mine. I don't compete with passing days. I shape my peace in smaller ways. The sky expands, the colors blend, and I belong, I don't pretend. The plans can shift, the clocks can spin. I'm rooted deep beneath my skin. Each pause, each breath, a chosen line. I stay in time that feels like mine. doesn't chase, it simply finds its rightful place. Yeah, yeah. The evening hums, the light turns low. I move with ease, I move with flow. The noise behind the peace ahead, I follow where my truth is led. The world can wait, I'll realign inside this time that feels like mine. Time that feels like mine. Unhurried, clear a line. Every breath a gentle sign. I'm home in what's mine. The day begins to breathe me in. The world outside can turn and spin, but I'm content with where I've been. The floor beneath the windows glow. The quiet waves that morning show there's peace, and now the stillness smiles. So I'll stay here for a while. I'll stay here for a while. Stay here for a while. Let the moment reconcile. Let the breath become your guide. There's a calm you can't outride. The cup is warm, the thoughts are few. The sunlight finds a softer hue. Each second falls like linen clean, unrushed, unmeasured, barely seen. I've chased enough of what won't stay. I've learned the art of quiet sway. The heart relearns its gentle style. When I stay here for a while, stay here for a while, stay here for a while. Let the moment reconcile. Let the breath become your guide. There's a calm you can't outride. No plans to break, no race to win. Just breathing out, just breathing in. The rhythm slows, the pulse aligns with something old and undefined. It's not retreat, it's being true. It's finding life in simpler view. The mind unwinds, the spirit smiles. I'll just stay here for a while. Somehow stillness has a sound. It whispers where the peace is found. Not absence but a deeper glow that only steady hearts can know. And when I'll rise with ease, like branches swaying in the breeze. The world can move, I'll meet its smile, but softer now, more reconciled. There's grace in staying for a while, and learning stillness has its style. Stay here for a while. Stay here for a while. Let the quiet reconcile. Let the breath become your guide. There's a calm you can't outride. The world keeps turning past the glass, but here with you the hours pass. Like rivers choosing where to stay, refusing rush, unlearn sway. Your laughter bends the space I know. The edges fade, the moments glow. The noise outside can wander through. Time slows for you. Time slows for you, like light that learns what love can do. Each breath extends, the air is kind. You change the pulse, you clear the mind. The room feels larger yet more near. Each sound a shape I wanna hear. You move and silence takes its cue. It waits in awe, it's watching you. I never chase, I never plan. You teach me how to just withstand. The world forgets what clocks pursue. Time slows for you, like light that learns what love can do. Each breath extends, the air is kind. You change the pulse, you clear the mind. The city fades behind the blinds, its rhythm lost, its pace resigned. Your eyes contain a softer sky, where seconds melt and reasons lie. The day that used to run so fast now lingers sweetly, built to last. Each glance becomes a world in view. Time slows for you. It isn't magic, it's just truth. The calm that lives inside of you. A presence steady, rich and rare, that teaches hearts the weight of care. And when you leave, the air remains a trace of peace the world retains. A quiet hum still knows your name, and nothing feels quite just the same. You move and meaning filters through. The stillness breathes because of you. The seconds bow, the light turns new. Time slows for you, the way the earth recalls its hue. Each breath becomes a soft debut. Exhales because of you. Silver streets, where voices blend with hurried beats. The world is built on sharp and loud, but you walk soft, untouched, unbowed. You wear the quiet like a crown, a strength that never weighs you down. Each step you take, it hums of grace. The storm dissolves around your pace. There's peace inside your restless hands. It shapes the noise it understands, while others chase the fleeting sound. You build your calm from solid ground. It isn't weak, it doesn't hide its courage without need for pride. It bends but never breaks apart. The stillness beating at your heart. You learn the art of standing still, of breathing past what time can kill. You held your ground through fire and kept your warmth beneath the strain. The calm you carry lights the night, a quiet glow that feels so right. It turns a rush into a song and teaches you where you belong. When voices fade and stars appear, the hell becomes so clear. You'll find that peace is not a place, it lives within, it shapes your space. It's in the way your silence grows and how your steady spirit shows. You carry calm, and through it all you learn to rise, you learn to fall. Of glass, each one too sharp, too quick to pass. The mind kept turning, tracing lines through heavy lists and borrowed signs. But somewhere deep the pulse slows down, the heart forgets to wear its crown. The quiet steps, the softest view, that's where the rest will find you. The rest finds you when you stop chasing. When the night folds, arms embracing. The rest finds you like morning dew, falling calm and clear on you. You learned to run before you healed, to prove the weight of what you feel. But silence speaks in honest tones, it hums beneath your tired bones. The world still spins, it always will, but peace arrives when you stay still. The sun breathes through the silver hue, and gently rest discovers you. The rest finds you when you stop chasing. You didn't take. The stillness knows, the air forgives. It holds the proof that softness lives. The light will bend, the stars align. When time stops asking for design, you're whole again, you're center true. That's how the rest returns to you. Let the sky exhale, let it be. You're part of what was meant to breathe. The moment comes, it always knew. The rest was always meant for you. So close your eyes, the world's still kind. It's safe to leave the weight behind. The pulse you hear is calm and new. The night unfolds and carries you. The softest peace, the gentlest hue, it drifts through air and covers you. And when the dawn reveals its view, you know the rest just finds you. When you stop chasing, embracing, the rest finds you. It always knew. You don't find peace, it finds you. There's a hush between the words we keep, a space where heavy thoughts can sleep. The echoes fade, the weight turns thin, and quiet light begins again. You trace the shape of what is past. It doesn't make, it doesn't last. You breathe it out, the pulse runs slow. You found the sound of letting go, the sound of letting go. sky unfolds in shades of calm. You rest your hands, unclench your palms. The world remains but feels renewed as all the clutter turns subdued. What once was tight begins to drift. The heart accepts, the mind can lift. You don't need proof for what you know. You move inside the letting go, the sound of letting go. It isn't lost its flow. It sings in softer tones and builds a peace you own. It's like the tide that meets the sand and leaves its mark, then clears the land. The water pulls, the rhythm stays. It gives, it takes in balance ways. Each moment asks for less control. Each breath rewrites the weight you hold, and in that pause the truth will show. There's beauty in the letting go. It isn't silence, isn't it? It's how the broken parts can mend. It's how the heart learns to remain while easing out of what brought pain. The night falls soft around your face. Each shadow falls to find its place. The things you fear dissolve, release, and leave behind a brighter peace. The past still whispers, but it's kind. It leaves behind, it clears your mind. You smile because at last you know you learn the sound of letting go. The sound of letting go. It's love that learns to grow. The sound of letting go. It's where the softest freedoms flow. Shut, the noise subsides, the world outside begins to hide. I trade the rush for softer ground where I can breathe without a sound. The light bends slow across my floor, reminding me what still is for. The pace I lost, the calm I seek, it finds me here, it finds me weak. A little time for me to learn the shape of ease, to listen while the silence breathes. To hold the peace I miss and feel the weight of stillness kiss. The coffee cools, a moment stretch, my heartbeat hums against my chest. I count the thoughts they used to race and let them drift to open space. The air feels kind, the night forgives. In quiet rooms the spirit lives. No need to prove, no fight to win. The world turns soft beneath my skin. Little time for me to learn the shape of ease, to listen while the silence breathes. A little time for me to hold the peace I missed and feel the weight of stillness kiss. With evening hue, it shows a face I almost knew. The one that waits behind the plans with open eyes and gentle hands. I trace the lines, they start to fade, replaced by Chroma Soul has made. The tired heart begins to see that all it needs is time and me. The minutes bloom, they slow, they stay. The edges of the world decay. It's here I find the grace I keep between the rush and gentle sleep. The walls reflect the quiet truth, the kind I lost when chasing proof. This little space, this breath, this light becomes my strength through every night. The simple gift of just to be, it's all I am. folds like gentle claws. Each sound dissolves, each edge grows soft. Your breath aligns with something wide, a current moving deep inside. The days remains begin to fade. The heart unwinds with fear it made it. There's grace in being motions guessed, alive beneath the rhythm of rest. Beneath the rhythm of rest, the soul learns how to nest. The world still turns unseen, but here you found what peace can mean. The light grows warm against the floor. The mind releases wanting more. A quiet hum from distant street becomes a song your pulse repeats. Each thought dissolves into the air. You're weightless in the evening's care. This silence is an emptiness. It breathes beneath the rhythm of rest. Beneath the rhythm of rest, the soul learns how to nest. The world still turns unseen, but here you find what peace can mean. There's motion even when you're still, a deeper tide beneath your will. It carries you through what's unplanned. It steadies where you choose to stand. The body yields, the mind gives space, and presence takes its rightful place. Each moment hums, the heart's confessed. It beats beneath the rhythm of rest. The calm expands like whispered rain. It washes out the hidden strain. You're part of something vast, unseen. A moving piece serene between. The night wraps softly around your face. The world exudes a quiet grace. You're not apart, you're in its flow, where stillness has a light to show. You close your eyes, you feel addressed. But world remains when all's expressed, and in that hush your soul's impressed. Alive beneath the rhythm of rest. Beneath the rhythm of rest, you truly rest. Move outside, but here your peace resides. The daylight bends across the floor. Your shoes are resting by the door. The city fades, the walls exhale, and quiet stories start to tell. You're not pretending to be strong. You've held the weight for far too long. Now warmth returns, the edges blur, and comfort finds its way to her. Comfort comes easy when you let it stay. When you breathe the world a softer way. Comfort comes easy. It never demands. It lives in the silence between your hands. The kettle hums, the air turns gold. The day releases what it holds. Your heart unwinds, your shoulders fall. The moment answers every call. You don't have to fill the air whispers in subtle ways, between the thoughts and quiet days. The window sighs, the curtains move, and time forgets what it must prove. The heart begins to understand how stillness listens, how it lands. You're free from all you had to earn, and feel the calm that waits its turn. No storm to chase, no plans to keep, just rhythm slow enough to breathe. The world turns soft, the colors stay, and comfort whispers you're okay. The lamplight leans, the shadows fade, the night feels kind for once it stays. The mind releases what it knew, the air feels wide, the stars feel new. Each thought dissolves into a sigh, each sound feels gentle passing by. And in that peace, the truth is clear. Comfort was always waiting here. Comfort comes easy when you let it stay, when your heart begins to drift that way. Comfort comes easy, it doesn't disguise. It's the warmth you see through your own eyes. The morning finds what night began, a breath that doesn't need a plan. You walk through sound without a word, the quiet hums, but it's not heard. The air is soft, the pace is true, each step a moment born anew. The world unfolds, but you approve. You're led by the peace that moves, the peace that moves. The peace that moves flows through what you choose. Not still, not bound, just steady, safe and sound. It lives inside each change of hue, each turn of sky, each shade of blue. It doesn't hide from what may break. It bends, it heals, it learns to make the calm that sways beneath the noise. It's strength that whispers, not destroys. You breathe and life begins to prove you're held by the peace that moves, the peace that moves. The peace that moves, flows through what you choose. Not still, not bound, just steady, safe and sound. It isn't silence born of fear, its presence shaping what is near. The river doesn't beg to flow, it only is, it doesn't show. You find your depth, you find your ground, where weight is gone and heart is found. The pulse of life begins to soothe you. Rise with the peace that moves, each motion holds a kind release. Each turn a chance to taste your peace. The strength you seek was always there, it breathes through you beyond compare. So let the world just move its way. You've learned the rhythm, you can't stay. The restless wind will lose its claim. You're calm enough to keep the flame. And when the stars begin to prove, you'll see you are the peace that moves, flows through what you choose. Still not bound, just ever safe and sound. Drifts low across the room. The air still hums from what's been done. Your hands unlearn the weight of speed. You start to breathe where time begun. Each sound dissolves to gentle tone, and peace feels like a place you own. Between slow hours, the heart remembers how to stay. Between slow hours, the noise just fades away. You're made of quiet fire and softer power, finding yourself between slow hours. The world spins fast, but you stand still. You find your rhythm past the wheel. The sky outside begins to glow. You learn the art of letting go. What's left behind begins to blur. You see the calm inside the stir. Between slow hours, the heart remembers how to stay. Between slow hours, the noise just fades away. You're made of quiet fire and softer power, finding yourself between slow hours. This is where meaning hides, between the breath and what subsides. You don't need to prove the flame, just hold it steady, keep it tame. The city fades to muted tones. You hum your truth in lower tones. In stillness you begin to grow, the gentle strength the daylight shows. And in your chest a pulse so true, it beats in peace, it beats for you. Between slow hours, the world begins to bend your way. Between slow hours, your heart learns what to say. Through all the change, through all the power, you rise again. Between slow hours. The streets are quiet, the air is warm. The city fades, the edges form. Each step returns what I have lost. The rush dissolves the weight that cost. The window hums with amber glow, the kind of peace that starts to show. The wind reminds in whispered tone that even wanderers find home. Ease me home through gentle light, through softened thoughts, through quiet night. Ease me home, let stillness mend the weary start, the opening. The world unfolds, the noise retreats, the silence hums in steady beats. I've chased the hours, chased the sound, forgot the joy in slowing down. But now the rhythm shifts its frame, the heartbeats calm, the pulse reclaim. The space I breathe becomes my home, and peace begins to lead me home. Ease me home through gentle light, through softened thoughts, through quiet night. Ease me home, let stillness mend the weary start, the opening. The walls reflect a softer hue, the air feels whole, the sky feels true. I drop the plans, release control, and meet the warmth inside my soul. Each breath rebuilds what rushes burn, the sense of peace so slowly. It isn't far, it isn't gone, it lives in stillness all alone. There's grace and pause, there's peace and stay. The world will wait, it finds its way. The heart remembers where it's known, that gentle hands can guide it home. The night falls in, the lights grow kind, the storm has left a clearer mind. I rest within the calm I own, the strength of being here alone. Each thought dissolves, each dream expands. I'm carried soft by unseen hands. The journey ends, the ache is gone, and peace remains. Ease me home, visions me home, through softened thoughts, through quiet night. Ease me home, the path is shown. I'm finally here, I'm finally home. The clock keeps pulling at my sleeve, the noise pretends it helps me breathe, but there's a voice beneath the skin that whispers soft, speaking within. The glass, the glow, the endless call, they play when I don't move at all. For once the sky feels close and late, I let it be. The world can wait, the world can wait. I'll stay right here in quiet thought. The sound is clear. The world can wait, the light can fade. I'm learning peace in what I've made. The window hums with evening air, a song that asks for time to spare. The city lights, they move, they shine, but peace has found a different line. I pull my heart in slower frames and stop expecting life to claim. For just one breath, the rush obeys. The truth remains, the world can wait. I'll stay right here in quiet thought. The sound is clear. The world can wait, the light can fade. deeper rhythm softly grows. The chase dissolves, replaced by grace. I find my home in open space. I used to run, now I translate. The calm that says the world can't wait. There's beauty in what doesn't move. The proof of self that needs no proof. The simple truth in slowing down. A crown of ease where once was frown. The night expands, the sky turns wide. I breathe the rest, I don't divide. The mind unspools, the spirit stay between the stars. The quiet plays, the world still spins. The clocks debate, but I am free. The world can wait. The world can wait. The lights can fade. The soul restored by what it made. The world can wait. I found my state at peace within. The world can wait. The world can The clocks still turn, but they don't chase the hours. Rest in soft space. You learn to be what time provides, without the pull of what divides. Each breath becomes a gentle guide. Each moment opens from inside. It's quiet proof in how it thrives. You lose the fear and all arise. Everything arrives when the heart unties. Everything unfolds when you stop the hope. The light moves slow across the glass. It doesn't ask for things to pass. It only shines, it only stays. It learns the rhythm of its days. The stillness hums beneath your feet. The waiting humbles what's complete. And when you simply breathe, it thrives, because in peace all life arrives. Everything arrives when the heart unties. Everything unfolds when you stop the they fit the time they're meant to fill. They bloom when you are calm and still. You can't demand what wants to grow. You only clear the ground to sow. The seed was yours through all your tries. You just had to give it sky. The waiting is an empty space. It's where the soul learns quiet grace. The world will turn, it always will, and meet you when your heart is still. The evening falls, the air feels kind. You leave the rush, but keep the mind. The roads you took, the steps, the pain, all lead you here, all had their gain. There's peace in what the moment gives, a softer way the spirit lives. And as the days last, color dies, you smile, because everything arrives. Everything arrives in its quiet side. where breath and thought begin to tease. The world still hums but out of reach. Like waves that fade before the beach, you hold the space between release, where motion slowly turns to peace. It's quiet yet the air can thrill. You're resting just before still. Just before still. The heart unwinds and the weight dissolves. The body finds the edge of calm begins to fill that sacred space. Just before still. The light is dim, the channel cold. It wraps the air serene and bold. You close your eyes, the mind lets go. The pulse aligns with something slow. It isn't silence, it's alive. A softer hum where truth survives. The warmth around begins to spill. You linger just before still. Just before still. The heart unwinds, the weight dissolves. The body finds the edge of calm begins to fill that sacred space. Just before still. Between the beats there's something kind, a trace of light that's left behind. It doesn't ask, it doesn't steer. It simply tells you you're still here. The rush recedes, the breath is free. Held in quiet honesty. The world stands gentle, soft and real. Suspended just before still. It's where surrender learns to speak. Where strength is calm, not loud or sleep. The peace arrives without a sound. You find your soul is homeward bound. So let this hush become your friend, where edges blur and thoughts suspend. You've made it through the noise, the will. You found the place just before still. It's not escape, it's being whole. The pure alignment of the soul. And in that pause the heart can heal forever. Just before, just before, just before still. The heart unwinds, the weight dissolves. The weight dissolves, the body finds the edge of calm begins to fill. You're home just before still. Gentle on my skin, like it remembers where it's been. The air moves slow, it knows my name. It pulls attention, leaves the flame. Each breath untangles quiet ties. Each heartbeat hums but never tries. The stillness wraps me kind and free. Unwind my body back to me. Unwind my body, clear the way. Let softness teach what can't be made. The world recedes, the heart can see. This peace was always meant to be. Becomes a tender guide. It moves through shadows I once hide. It doesn't push, it doesn't plead. It follows rhythm more than need. The skin remembers how to stay. The noise dissolves in quiet sway. A single touch, a melody. Unwind my body carefully. Unwind my body, clear the way. Let softness teach what can't be made. The world recedes, the heart can see. This piece was always meant to be. Between the breath, the calm expands, like waves that smooth the waiting sands. Each inch of self begins to feel the kind of truth that time can heal. The warmth flows deeper than the rest. It fills the spaces once suppressed. Release becomes simplicity. Unwind my body endlessly. The stillness hums through skin and bone, a whispered tone that feels like home. Each motion pure, each sense refined. The heart and body realign. Now silence glows not out of lack, but from the trust that brings you back. And each thought reclines, the mind stands still. You breathe by choice, not out of will. Gentle waves in quietly. Unwind my body, let it be me. Unwind my body, free the weight. Let peace arrive, deliberate. The world fades soft, the soul agrees. This calm is how the body breathes. There's a way that words can show, a quiet shape beneath the glow. It doesn't beg, it doesn't plead, it only gives you what you need. You learn to see without the chase, to find the calm in your space. The light reveals without excuse that love is just the softest truth. The softest truth, it doesn't fade, it shines through all the noise we've made. The softest truth, it feels like air, it's everything when you're away. The mirror hums a tender line. The face you see is wholly fine. The scars are softened into grace. The years have drawn their perfect trace. You've learned that peace is not a prize. It lives behind forgiving eyes. And in that still familiar hue, you breathe and find what's always true. The softest truth, it doesn't fade, it shines through all the noise we've made. The softest truth, it feels like it's everything when you're away. The world will shout, the world will spin, but calm begins beneath the skin. The strength you sought in storms and flame was never lost, it had your name. The heart you doubted all this while still beats in rhythm, soft and wild. You touch the quiet, taste the proof that softness holds the deepest truth. Let time unwind, let silence stay. It knows the words you will never say. The gentle voice, the light, the view, they all belong, they all know you. So let the night fall without fear, each shadow warm, each star sincere. The truth remains when all is through. It doesn't shout, it shines in you. Each breath becomes grace. Each pause a calm, familiar place. And in that peace you'll always prove you found the softest kind of truth. The softest truth, it doesn't fade. It's what your tender heart has made. The softest truth, it feels like air. It lives in peace already there. Yeah, there. Softer tune, the coffee drips beneath the spoon. The world unfolds but slow and kind, and leaves its rush a step behind. The silver breath between the chime reminds me life can stretch through time. The quiet moves, the heart aligns, and all of it feels just like mine. In simple time I start to see the space between is meant to be. In simple time the heart can hear how peace begins when all feels near. The minutes dance like falling leaves. They never ask, they only breathe. Each moment builds a gentle thread where thoughts dissolve, where grace is fed. The sunlight bends through glass and air, and I belong just standing there. The world still turns, but I don't chase. I move within its slower grace. In simple time I start to see this space between is meant to be. In simple time the heart can hear how peace begins when all feels near. The sounds are soft, the edges fade, the lines of beauty rearrange. The weight I held, it folds away. The gentle house decide to stay. A whisper truth beneath the sound that calm is something always found. I meet myself, the truest rhyme inside the flow of simple time. The clocks can spin, the roads can blur, but quiet holds what we prefer. It isn't lost, it isn't gone. It lives in stillness all along. So here I sit, the daylight slow, the rhythm soft, the meaning grows. Each thought that fades reveals a view where everything feels born anew. I never knew how sweet it climbed to find my breath in simple time. The heart beats clear, the light sublime, and life begins. In simple time I start to see the space between is meant to be. In simple time the world feels true, and peace begins through me and you. There's comfort in the quiet tone, the kind you feel when you're alone. It isn't loud, it doesn't chase, it simply fills the empty space. The light drifts through in gold streams. The air holds on to softer dreams. It whispers truth without showing. Peace can be warm as knowing, warm as knowing, calm as air. You're exactly where you're meant to care. The rush is faded, the heart is clear. You find yourself already here. A gentle voice beneath the mind reminds you what was left behind. You learn that silence doesn't lack, it gives the missing pieces back. You stand within the day's embrace and feel the rhythm shift its pace. The soul feels whole without the show, and the world is warm as knowing, warm as knowing, warm as knowing, calm as air. You're exactly where you're meant to care. The rush has faded, the heart is clear. You find yourself already here. The sky expands, the edges fade. Each thought dissolves in what you made. You breathe and trust, release the fight. The colors fold into the light. It isn't one, it isn't earned. It's simply something gently learned. Each breath a gift worth bestowing. This peace feels warm as knowing. The stillness hums beneath your chest. It tells you quiet is the best. Not empty, just alive and true. A softer life belongs to you. And when the evening starts to fall, you don't retreat, you have it all. The world still moves, yeah, you remain untouched by rush, release from strain. The air feels kind, the heart keeps showing. Love can be warm as knowing, warm as knowing, calm as air. You're exactly where you're meant to care. The rush has faded, the heart is clear. You've always been already here. The day still hums beneath your skin. A rhythm carved by where you've been. And each thought still clings like woven thread. Each breath unwinds what fear has said. You lean into the softer air and feel release begin to wear. What once was sharp begins to fledge. It's time to unwind the edge, unwind the edge. Let pressure fade, let peace reclaim what haste has made. The corners soften, lines erase. You're safe inside this gentler place. The light bends gold across the room. The colors trade their way for bloom. You're still but not confined or small. You simply found the truth of all. There's grace in being slightly flawed and loosening what once felt broad. Each thought unknots its quiet wedge. You learn to unwind the edge, unwind the edge. Let pressure fade, let peace reclaim what haste has made. The corner soft and line grounded in the light. The rush, the noise, the endless drive all fade beneath the calmer drive. Your pulse becomes a steady friend. Your body knows it can defend. Each moment hums a softer ledge. You started to unwind the edge. Release the need to prove you're strong. You've carried weight for far too long. It's not surrender, it's repair. It's breathing truth into the air. The sky unfolds, the evening sighs. The tired glare leaves your eyes. You're whole without the need to mend. You're present, that's enough to send. The sharpness melts, the peace can't wedge you. Unwind the edge, let pressure fade, let peace reclaim what haste has made. The world can't wait, your heart can't rest. You found the quiet that feels best. The sky leans quiet on the day. The rush dissolves, the thoughts decay. You've learned that peace won't come on cue. It finds its way when you stay true. You don't demand, you just allow. The calm begins to teach you how. There's beauty in what can't be planned, in holding life with open hands, waiting without warning, like rivers know their horn, waiting without need, just breathing what will be. The air feels soft, the light turns kind. The heart stops racing with the mind. You trust the space between each sound, where stillness roots itself in ground. You're learning faith that has no name, as stillness burns without a flame. The world keeps spinning unaware, while patience moves through open air, waiting without warning, like rivers know their horn, waiting without need, just breathing what will be. It isn't stillness born of fear. It's knowing truth when it appears. It's finding rhythm in the slow and letting time decide its flow. The heart unfolds, the edges fade. The weight of needing starts to trade. You rest within what's come and gone, and see that peace was there all along. You don't have to fill the spaces. It's full already, full of graces. The waiting is a gift itself, a quiet trust that builds the self. The evening folds, the colors stay. The world exhales, you drift away. You're part of something deep unseen, a soft exchange of what has been. You close your eyes, the moment stays. The lips beneath the rush of days, and in that breath the truth feels strong. You've been where peace was all along, like rivers find their home, noise, I've played the part. 1,000 masks, a restless heart. But in the quiet after fight, I found a pulse beneath the light. It wasn't loud, it didn't plead, just whispered what I truly need. A voice that hums when thoughts collide. There's something soft that lives inside. Something soft inside, that holds when days divide. Yeah, yeah, something pure, something kind. It's the calm I've tried to hide. The world keeps asking for my fire, for endless proof of fierce desire. But in the hush, the warmth remains. Beyond ambition, past the chains, a gentle truth beneath the skin. The strength begins where walls grow thin. When I breathe, I start to find the peace that softens every line. Something soft inside, soft and soft, soft that holds when days divide, holds when days divide. Yeah, something pure, something kind, something high. It's the calm I've tried to hide. It doesn't shout, it doesn't shine. It waits in places left behind, between the thoughts beneath the ache. It hums for me when I awake. A fragile thread, a quiet tune. It glows beneath the waning moon. And in the space where hearts confide, I meet the truth I used to hide. It's not the world that gives me grace, it's how I rest within my space. The strength I hold, the tears I've cried, they bloom from something soft inside. The morning hum, the silver tone, reminds me I'm already home. The rush recedes, the calm expands. I'm whole again in my own hands. No race to win, no hill to climb, just tenderness that feels like time. The world can spin, the tides can slide. I'll guard what's off our lips inside. Something soft inside, 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 touch inside, touch your love, holds when worlds collide. Something real, undefined, undefined. Quiet pulse that keeps me kind. There's quiet hidden in the rain. It hums through windows soft and plain. The weight of words begins to fade. Each breath a choice that gently stayed. The hours stretch but never strain. They hum a truth you can't contain. The world slows down, the edges sway. Ease finds its way through all that's torn, through nights that felt too cold, too worn. It slips through cracks, it learns your name and settles in without the blame. It doesn't ask, it doesn't prove, it simply finds the space to move. Between the heartbeats soft and low, it fills the places shadows glow. The skin remembers what feels true, the calm that once was part of you. It stretches wide and clears the doubt. The air feels warm, the day feels kind, and stillness stays but doesn't bind. You realize peace was never gone, it just returned where it belonged. It doesn't chase, it doesn't sway, ease finds its way. Like rivers learn to flow again, like breath returns to what's within. The strength is quiet, soft and true. It rises slow, it lives in you. Now every sound feels born anew. Each step becomes a point of view. The weight dissolves, the walls release. The heart begins to breathe in peace. And through it all, both night and day, ease finds its way. Through every hue, through things you lost, through all you grew. It whispers calm where once was gray. Peace finds its way. Peace finds its way. The evening slows, the colors fade. The world exhales, the plans it made. Your hands unwind from what they've known, and peace returns, a quiet tone. The day retreats to softer air. You find yourself still standing there. Each breath you take begins release. The heart grows wide. Breathing in peace, where time feels kind. The rush behind, the calm align. You've given much, now let it cease. This moment yours, breathing in peace. A window glows with amber hue. The city hum turns faint and true. You sip the rest, you let it land. The weight escapes your open hand. Your pulse becomes a slower song. It's where the weary find their strong. The noise dissolves, the doubts decrease. You start again. Breathing in peace, where time feels kind. The rush behind, the calm align. You given much, now let it cease. This moment yours, breathing in peace. The ceiling holds a gentle light, a trace of warmth against the night. Your thoughts drift far but never lose the sense of calm you start to choose. Each breath expands the space you keep. The stillness sings, the world's asleep, and in that hush all turns to ease. You learn to live, breathing in peace. Peace isn't found in leaving fast. It waits beneath what's built to last. It isn't loud, it doesn't plead. It fills the air when you just breathe. A softer self begins to rise. Reflected calm inside your eyes. The day gives way, the heart recalls how gentle feels when silence calls. You breathe it in, you feel release. The world restored, breathing in peace. starts beneath the surface hush, where thoughts begin to lose their rush. The chest expands, the edges blur, the mind forgets who it once were. A softer strength begins to flow, it moves through places pain would go. The heaviness begins to bend, the weight that melts will never mend. The weight that melts, it doesn't fall, it turns to light and covers all. Each breath returns, each silence swells within your calm. The burden dwells. Your hands unlearn the urge to cling, they start to float, remembering the world outside keeps its own speed, but you have all you'll ever need. The ground feels steady but not still, it hums with gentle human will. The ache gives way to what compels, the weight that melts, it softly tells. The weight that melts, it doesn't fall, it turns to light and covers all. Each breath returns, each silence swells within your calm. The burden dwells. There's peace in how the moment leans, in how release rewrites the means. The pulse finds rhythm without fight, the dark begins to learn from light. It isn't lost, it's how you heal when nothing's forced and all is real. The echoes fade, the stillness dwells, the weight that melts, it softly tells you. You don't forget the path it came, you simply stop assigning blame. The warmth begins, the edge is clear, you find your center standing near. Now breathing feels like starting new, each sigh a spark, each thought renewed. The heart once caged begins to see how letting go can set it free, and in that calm the truth compels you. The weight that melts, the weight that melts, it doesn't fall, it turns to light and covers all. You stand within, your spirit swells, and peace becomes the story it tells.
They, oh, oh, hey, hey, oh. The world slows down between two breaths, a rhythm softer than the rest. The golden air begins to glow and whispers you can let go. The noise that follow fades away, the weight dissolves, the heart can stay. You're standing still, yet drifting free, wrapped in the moment meant to be. Wrapped in the moment where time won't bend, you find the start inside the end. Wrapped in the moment, the world turns clear, you finally see what kept you here. The sunlight rests on wooden floors, each shadow paints what peace restores. The air feels thick with gentle sound, where calm and thought are both unbound. You taste the stillness on your skin and let the softer truth begin. The present folds like linen sheets, and every second softly meets. Wrapped in the moment where time won't bend, you find the start inside being wrapped in the moment. The world turns clear, you finally see what kept you here. Oh, it's not a dream, it's not a prayer, it's just the comfort of being there. A fleeting frame that holds your name without demand, without a claim. Each thought becomes a steady tone. Each silence feels like coming home. The sky leans close, the heart replies to every truth it can't disguise. There's grace and stillness, light and weight, a quiet rhythm. None can fake it. Touch the air, it feels like proof that love exists in simple truth. The evening folds around your chest, each breath returns, each thought can rest. The city fades, the stars away, and something kind begins to take. You're held by warmth you never planned, by life that moves without demand. And in that peace it all makes sense. The moment needs no evidence. Wrapped in the moment where time won't bend, you find the start inside the end. Wrapped in the moment when the world turns clear and everything you need is here.
Shoes stepping lightly on an open street. Air feels warmer, the pressure's ease. I watch the trees as they sway in time. Every step feels a little mine. The city still has a gentle hum, but in my chest the rush is done. Freedom finds me where the daylight slows, peace unfolding on these clear roads. Laughter drifts from a passing square. I breathe it in without a care. A sharp front glow, but the world is kind. I leave the heavy hours behind. Oh, no ticking clock, no ringing phone, just simple rhythm I call my own. The day transforms as the moment grows, calm returning on these clear roads, carry me home. No more wait, I'm not alone. Clear roads, open and with the tide. Clock runs out, I'm free at last. Leave behind the hours past. Step outside, the sky is wide. I let the stress just drift aside. Change my skin, put the soft dress on. Play a tune till the weight is gone. Every side is a gentle song. Here in the night I belong. It's the end of the day, I can breathe again. No more rush, no more demands. In the quiet glow, I find my way. Peace is mine at the end of the day. Sip of wine and the lights turn low. Every moment begins to flow. Shadows fade into silver hues. Freedom comes with the evening's muse. Curtains drawn, but my soul feels wide. Little joys keep me warm inside. Every hour that slips away teaches me how to softly stay. It's the end of the day, I can breathe again. No more rush, no more demands. In the quiet glow, I find my way. Peace is mine at the end of the day. Golden silence wraps me tight, holding close the gentle night. All I needed was here to stay in the stillness at the end of the day. It's the end of the day, I can breathe again. No more rush, no more demands. In the quiet glow, I find my way. Peace is mine at the end of the day. End of the day, I can breathe again. No more rush, no more demands. In the quiet glow, I find my way. Peace is mine at the end of the day. Comes in the glow, a ripple of silence where daylight slows. My breath is a circle that bends, it breaks. trace. I find myself in space. Fragments of light on my skin. Stories begin, stories within. They scatter, they gather, they quietly stay, guiding me out of the weight of the day. Fragments of light, broken yet whole, filling the cracks in the soul. I drift in the spaces, the colors design. Fragments of light, the world is mine. No straight lines, no steady frame. The evening bends, it calls my name. 1,000 pieces, 1,000 skies. I fall, I float, I realize. Fragments of light on my skin. Stories begin, stories within. They scatter, they gather, they quietly stay, guiding me out of the weight of the day. Fragments of light, broken yet whole, filling the cracks, bending the soul. I drift in the spaces, the colors design. And fragments of light, the world is mine. Driving through the city, lights are soft and warm. Golden hour colors keep me safe from storms. Every breath is lighter, every step feels new. Leaving all the shadows, finding truth in view. No need to hurry, time is moving slow. Heartbeat in rhythm with the evening glow. Your eyes are shining, blending with the day. I know I've arrived here, nothing in the way. In the golden hour, the world breathes with me. No more questions, all the answers. Set me free under open skies. Every moment feels so sweet. We're flowing together like a wave in endless beat. Guitar whispers softly, like two souls collide. Melody is floating, keeping peace inside. Don't need anything, this moment says just stay. Silence is the language where I find my safe place. City keeps on pulsing, moving in our tone. Simple little details turning into home. Sharing quiet moments, sounding like a song. All I ever needed, here is where I belong. In the golden hour, the world breathes with me. No more questions, all the answers. Set me free, free open skies. Every moment feels so sweet. We're flowing together like a wave in endless beat. Oh, let it stay this way. Time can't wait today. Golden light will guide the way. I find myself again. In the golden hour, the world breathes with me. soul still warm from the fading sun. A secret place where my breath can run. I touch the leaves, feel the earth's embrace. The world grows softer in this place. My tired hands, they finally rest, held by the garden, safe and blessed. The flowers lean like they hear my song. They've been waiting for me all along. Their colors hum in the golden air, a painted promise that life is fair. I close my eyes, let the sensor ride. Lavender mint, they make me alive. No walls, no clocks, no heavy calls, just me and nature's gentle roll. Roots and petals carry me home. When I feel lost, I'm not alone. They whisper soft, they breathe with me, a quiet hymn in harmony. Roots and petals, strong and free, they teach me who I wanna be. The day dissolves, the night won't chase. Here in this garden I find my space. Barefoot steps on the cooling ground, a melody without a sound. The moon is sharp, but the stars lean in. The air is sweet where the day has been. I'm not afraid of the hours gone. They gave me rules to carry on, and now the petals show me light. Evening in turns, everything right. The city fades to a distant hum. Here in the garden my heart is numb, but now with sorrow, with pure release, a sacred silence, a tender peace. I'll keep this moment, I'll let it stay, a secret refuge at close of day. Roots and petals, they hold me near. Their gentle song is all I hear. Roots and petals carry me home. When I feel lost, I'm not alone. They whisper soft, they breathe with me, a quiet hymn in harmony. Roots and petals, strong and free, they teach me who I wanna be. The day dissolves, the night won't chase. Here in this garden I find my space. Every petal, a story told. Every root keeps my spirit bold. I plant myself in this tender ground, feel my soul come back around. The world can wait, the work can fade. I'm blooming here in the shade. Roots and petals, soft and true, they give me strength, they make me new. Roots and petals carry me home. When I feel lost, I'm not alone. They whisper soft, they breathe with me, a quiet hymn in harmony. Roots and petals, strong and free, they teach me who I wanna be. The day dissolves, the night won't chase. Here in this garden I find my space. Close the door, let the silence stay. I've been running through a crowded day. Now the world feels gentle, slow. Breathing deep, I let it go. Soft rising through the window pane. Fading colors whisper my name. Every heartbeat becomes a storm wrapped in the night, safe and warm. Lay it down, let the worries fade. In the quiet, I've got it made. Every shadow turns into light. I find my peace in the softest night. Pour a glass, take a subtle sip. Every moment's a gentle gift. No rush, no reason to hide. Just drifting slow on an easy tide. Moonlight paints all the thoughts in gold. Stories linger but don't unfold. I don't need answers, I don't need more. Just this stillness I've been waiting for.